All right.
What the fuck?
So hi everybody. We're
Checking out some farmers from the sky.
apparently I'm supposed to assassinate this flamingo.
What?
No, I don't know.
Whoop.
That. Am I just? Oh, I get it. Okay, so it's just kind of like, hey, look, look at all these.
Oh wait, what was that? Called the Wild Game or some shit?
Called Wild.
Where you were like on a desert island and you would like, there's like a psychopath. Far Cry. It's Call, Cry. I don't know. Fuck. Anyways, that game.
Close enough.
Far Cry, where you had to be like, take down the forts. Oh, find all your targets.
Yeah. And you could you look in binoculars and track everybody and all that. And this is kind of like a cool. I don't know how your bird would relay this information to you, but
it's like D&D rules, man.
Yeah, I guess he's got the hawk familiar or something.
It's like telepathic messages or something.
So is this? I guess this is where farmers are in this jail made of toothpicks.
I was gonna say. So what's stopping them from breaking out?
Okay, so I think those are all the farmer people. That bird is flying suspiciously around. Perhaps one of us should shoot it.
That bird is flying awfully low, and they can like see from the ground. It's like
it's like holding a pair of tiny like bird binoculars, marking off on a map with like a red marker.
Futuristic, like
So wait, Son of the snake.
So wait, is this? Are we also like some like Google like employee who's being put into like a memory generator from the past?
I think we're past that now because this is supposedly like the beginning of the creed. So is this just? I think this is just like, hey, if you're wondering how this bullshit all got started or something.
You're just gonna fly in there.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Guess I'm just gonna walk in and hope for the best.
Well, you discovered a temple. Good job.
Yeah. What does that mean?
You got 25 experience for it though. So
cool.
Good for you.
Sweet.
So Justice League was the best movie you ever did see, right?
About as good as this game. Hi-yo.
So it's really pretty to look at.
Right. Oh, jeez. These guys are all level 5. I just realized those numbers meant something. So, I don't know. Like, it could have been a good movie if Zack Snyder just got off his Superman fetish for just a hot minute,
Well, he did get off on his Superman fetish. That's why he made the movie.
Well, I'll play on words, my friend. Dead.
Here, let me slowly turn you around.
This represents you, Matthew, for making that joke. So it's just kind of, it felt like everybody. All right, prepare for this to be the entire episode, guys.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh, never mind. Okay, nope. They're too smart. They're too smart.
They're level 5.
Yeah. So. Oh God! I made a horrible mistake.
Mesh square. Mesh square. Mesh square.
Jesus Christ! I think I was just two-shotted. So. I think we might be bad at this game.
It's all right. We're back in the Matrix.
Everybody was jerking off to like Superman. Only Superman can do anything in this movie, and it's like, no, you're all competent heroes. Like, why do we need?
Yeah, like Batman suddenly became like the worst superhero. He was like, oh, I like rely 100% on my gadgets, and I can't really fight. Oh, did you know my superpower is being rich? Haha, I'll tell that joke 3 more times.
Right.
Ha 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 ha.
Right, like all of a sudden he loses any martial arts ability that he ever had.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe he was going for like the Frank Miller tone where he's like 60 years old and is in kidney failure or something. I mean, that's the way he was moving, like he was about to shit his pants.
That's the thing is that like Justice League Batman is supposed to be not necessarily young Batman, but like Batman with a few miles on him, where he's like, you know, he's a little slower. Yeah, sure, but that guy's like, oh, what happened to my buddy?
Oh yeah, did
he fall in the grass?
No, he's
Okay.
yeah, he noticed me.
Like, where'd my buddy go?
It's super hard being a guard in Egypt.
I have red-green color blindness.
Shit. No grass, my only weakness.
Yeah. What?
Oh, hold on.
How are they growing grass in the desert?
God. I don't know.
Mash square.
I think that's, well, isn't it like elephant grass? Isn't that pretty hardy in like any condition?
Elephant grass?
Or something. I don't know.
That's awesome. I've never heard of that before.
Sorry.
Nice backhand there.
Oh,
but,
oh.
That seemed a little, harsh, bro.
No. I think this might be the last episode of Assassin's Creed.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, so, and then they like neutered Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Okay. That
was it. Like Zack Snyder was just like jealous that his shitty Batman versus Superman movie like didn't do well, and everybody was praising Wonder Woman. So he's just like, well, fuck Wonder Woman. I'm just gonna make her a shitty neutered version of herself.
Yeah. That was my big complaint. Was like, here's Wonder Woman, this awesome, you know.
I wonder if I can just go all the way around.
I was gonna say, can't you just go the long way?
Yeah, fuck. Let's just go the long way around.
But fucking, she's, you know, like a goddess, you know, she defeats Ares and, like,
well,
you know, kind of unlocks her full potential.
Yeah.
But then Justice League, and she's like, oh, Superman.
Yeah,
I can't fight.
In most comics, isn't, like, Wonder Woman pretty dang on par with...
She's like his equal.
Yeah, Superman. Because I hate this bullshit that they pull that, like, Superman is just a Deus Ex Machina character where his strength is unlimited and he's unbeatable. It's just like, no.
Well, it always starts
That's
out the same, where it's
boring.
like, Superman's not present. Oh no, conflict arises.
Right.
Boy, only if Superman was here, he'd know what to do. Oh, Superman's here, and resolution.
Resolves it in 2 seconds with, you know, one of 30 powers that he has.
Superman, you don't have X-ray vision. Well, yeah, but I've learned how to acquire X-ray vision with my super alien hidden mind powers.
Right, and I get that it's...
Oh, cool. I'm glad you figured that shit out.
And I get that it's, you know, he's supposed to be the everyman superhero, like good at, like a jack of all trades.
He has died from his wounds.
What are they doing?
His family will
Where are you guys?
We're free.
Let's run into the base. Run into the base.
I wanna hug mine capture one last time before I go back to my farm.
But I don't. It's just kind of it's shitty that. Oh, was it hiding?
Hey, did you see something?
No.
Oh my god.
So
fucking stupid.
Hey, that looks kind of suspicious.
If only I was competent.
I don't know. Just like, I'm not saying that I hate Superman. I'm just saying that a lot of writers use him as just kind of this. When they're in like a writer's. When they back themselves into a written corner and they're like, well, how do I solve this? I know. I'll just make Superman unlimitedly powerful and just resolve the situation with, all of a sudden, I have ice breath.
Yep. Oh, I wasn't really dead. I was in a coma.
Yeah, and I'm sure there a lot of the Superman fanboys will probably write in the. Is he dead?
You gotta carry him
out.
Fucking.
Okay. He's dead.
Did you love that that 2-second conflict where
Oh.
it's like, oh, Superman's evil.
Right. That would have
JK, no, he's
that would
not.
have been a super interesting. Why can't I actually just throw these?
Like they could have made Justice League Part 2.
Yeah, like Death of Superman, where I think doesn't he turn into
Yeah.
like dark angsty Superman for a little while,
Yeah.
and there's that conflict. That would have like. I know,
He's brought back, but he's not the same.
right? And I
Lost
know
his soul, blah,
they
blah,
give
blah.
like people lately have been given shit to movies that they split their movies into parts, but I guess that
If you rush the story
Oh,
for
God.
sake of,
hold on.
you run right up to the guy. Excuse me. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh boy.
Ooh, well, they're low level, so we're good. We're good.
All right.
Hold on. I got this.
Ooh. Yeah, where there could be, if you wrote the story, an excusable, like for sake of story, stretch the movie into 2 parts.
Right.
But no, we gotta have like
Which was
this
like-
era of conflict. Oh, Superman's evil. What? Oh no, bring in the big guns. Oh, it's Lois. Oh, now he's back to normal.
Right. And I feel like weren't they gonna do that originally anyway?
Yeah.
Was to make it into.
Oh,
2
I don't
parts.
know about that.
I thought they were gonna make Justice League into 2 parts, and then I think a lot of people poo-pooed the idea, and then so he just made it into 1 movie, and I think that's maybe he had already shot both parts, and then he was like, well, fuck you, I'm just gonna make a super cut of the movie, and then it's just gonna be this rushed mess
Mhm.
of a shadow of its former self, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm being biased. I guess I just don't really like
Dude,
Superman.
Run.
I can't run with.
Yeah, you can. You'd stand up at least.
I can't. He's just too heavy. I don't know. I guess I'm just, call me biased, I guess. I just don't really enjoy Superman as a character anyway. So I guess I'm always going to be critical of his
Yeah.
of his movies,
There's never a Superman, like, Superman subplots can be interesting, but
Right.
You're never ever going to be like, oh, is Superman going to make it out of this? Because he will.
Right.
Because he's Superman.
Well, and if, maybe I might like his stories and his character better if I understood that he's not invincible, but instead in almost 90% of written stories, he's just this all-powerful god
Yeah.
that's like, okay, well, there's no conflict then. He's just, oh, is Superman going to figure it out? Yeah. He just has to exert 1% more effort. in which apparently at all times he's only exerting 5% of his real power.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Mission accomplished. All right, guys.
Where is Issa?
I bring sad news and a dead guy.
Yeah, I bring your dead grandpa back. Hopefully this brings you peace.
For his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
Next time we'll find out if the family is haunted by their dead relative.
Also,
or,
it sounds like this guy isn't super sad about his grandpa dead.
He's like,
Just like, I told him the rebellion. Filthy rebels.
Everybody down there. They will journey to the door together.
Put that body down in the pile over there.
So many deaths in the
He'll make a
wilds.
nice heap.
Fire sauce. And perhaps a bit of extra meat.
It's not your rebelliousness that got you
Ugh,
killed.
gross.
Can I put him down now? He's starting to smell.
Ah, dude, a dead child. Next
got-
time on Magic
You
Craft.
got a little too happy about that. All right. Bye, everybody.